present and to sort of find our way on our mat. We're going to be focusing today on finding extension through the spine first, before we come into any of our postures or standing postures more so. It's a great way to set up your postures and your practice, finding this extension through the spine. Not only creates some space so you can find length first and perhaps you can twist deeper, but it's also fantastic for getting the breath circulating through your body in fuller breaths to sort of calm the body and know that you're in control in those postures. But also it's fantastic to almost think about preventing injuries as well. So if we find extension through the spine first, we're less likely to cause an injury to ourselves. So lots of benefits of doing this, and hopefully you'll take something away from today's class. So if you have blocks and props, definitely use them. I'm a huge advocate of bringing the earth a little bit closer and supporting yourself. If you have any niggles and injuries, just be super mindful. As always, you know your body better than I do, and what I give up today is always just an option. So if you want to take a child's pose and rest at any point, definitely do so. If you want to just take Shavasana, perhaps just listen to my voice, and maybe that's an option as well. So we're going to start in a seat. I've got a block just underneath my sitting bones to lift my hips slightly higher than my knees. We're going to begin just by turning the palms to face down, close down the eyes, and then I want you to really focus on, as you come into this seat, from your sitting bones all the way through to the crown of your head is one long line where the breath can travel, and this energy, this prana, this life force can travel up and down our spine, up and down our body quite freely as we breathe. Again, notice if there's any tension or if there's any sort of blockages or any points where you feel like your breath is stuttering or anything like that. Just become aware of it. And that's what we're here on our mat to do, is to move and to create space. Create space with the breath, create space for new ideas, thoughts, new behaviour patterns. On the inhale, take your shoulders all the way up by your ears. And exhale, sigh out of your mouth as you lower them down. Inhale, roll up through the shoulders. Exhale, lower them. Drawing your hands back down your thighs. Inhale, roll up through the shoulders. Walk your hands or slide your hands up to the top of your thighs and exhale them. Begin to purse the lips together if you haven't already. Just going to take 2 rounds. Really simple, an inhalation for 4, a pause for 2, an exhalation for 4. We'll move to 6 and 3, we'll close on 8 and 4. Inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth to reset. Purse the lips together, inhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold your breath on 4 for 2, 1. Exhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause on empty for 2, 1. And the next inhalation is for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause full, soften the body. And exhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause on empty for 2. 1. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhaling for a count of 6. 2, 1. Pause full for 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6. Smooth breath, softening the body. 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And inhale for a count of 6. All the way into your belly. 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6. Hold it at the very bottom of your exhale. Inhale fully through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth to reset. Final time for 8 and 4. Inhale for the count of 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for the count of 4. On full. 2, 1, and exhale for 8. 2, 1. Pause on empty, soften your body, your cheekbones, your jaw, your forehead. Final round, inhale for 8. Fill up, sip in a little bit more air. With a full count, pause. 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly for 8, a steady stream of air, exhaling out of the nose. Pause on empty, soften again, hold the breath for 4. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Gently drop your chin in towards your chest. Kick the head just from side to side and bring some life back into the neck that's just been still for a little while. Flutter your eyelids open. If you have any songs you want to play in the background, definitely go ahead, and you can have my voice there as well and watch the screen. When you're ready, begin to roll over, begin to take the blocks forwards, have them either side of the top edge of your mat. Come onto all fours and just begin by rounding the back into your cat stretch, and inhale, come forwards through into your cat stretch. Halfway between the two, drawing the belly button in. Inhale, open up through the right arm. Exhale, threading the needle to a hover. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm underneath the left. Inhale, come up. See if on this inhale you can spring up onto the fingertips of the left hand. And exhale, taking the right hand onto your lower back and opening through chest and heart a little bit more. Gaze over the right shoulder. Lower your bum back towards your heels. Take the left hand across to the outside of the right knee. And if you can, wrapping the right fingertips around the left thigh. Come into a seated twist. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Revolve. Sweeping the hands forwards and continue to draw the hands forwards as you lift your hips high. Coming into Anahatasana, melted heart or puppy pose. And again, you can definitely keep your forehead to the mat if it's a little bit too strong for the lower back. Or just take a moment to open that through the chest and the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands back all the way underneath the shoulders. Inhale, calf spine. Exhale, cat spine. Halfway between the two, and then inhale, open up through your left arm. All the way up, fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, threading the needle, placing the hand and threading it beneath the right. Inhale, open back up through chest and heart. Opening the left side. Exhale, threading through to a hover. Inhale, come all the way back up, come up onto fingertops. Find that extra length. And then exhale, take your left hand onto your lower back. Begin to move your hips back onto your seat. Taking the right hand across the outside of the left thigh. And see if you can replace the left hand and turn it all the way around to meet the top edge of your right thigh. The crease of your hip. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to draw the hands all the way forward, and once again, slide them through, coming back up into puppy pose, just a transition. Inhale, exhale, slide the hands back, rounding the spine straight away to cat stretch, curl the toes under. See if you can place your belly all the way onto your thighs as you lift the knees off the mat. Inhale and exhale, draw the heels down as much as you can, coming into your first down face dog, Ardha Svanasana. Pelvic feet move from side to side if it feels good. Or again, you can always find stillness. So it's totally up to you today. What you do in your down dog, you find your alignment. The heels slightly hidden behind the arch of the foot, the ankle. forwards, fingertips spreading wide, exhale. When you're ready, walk your feet to the very top edge of your mat. You can keep your feet hip distance for this first couple of rounds. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins, on the blocks or on your mat. Exhale, come into forward fold. We're going to take one more of those, and then this next inhale, really feel it as if the crown of your head is pulling you forwards, lengthening through your spine. This is the sensation we want throughout class today. And exhale, come into forward fold. Slowly round it through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, head, neck and shoulders last to rise. Roll the shoulders back and down, and you're welcome to heel toe or keep the feet hip distance. Inhale, arms all the way up and overhead, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, prepare the spine once again. Step back with the left foot, lower the back knee down, uncurl the toe if you like to, or stay in the hover, and inhale, take the arms all the way up. Take hold of the opposite elbow here and lift your elbows up. Squeeze your bum as you open up through the left hip, and exhale, maybe sink and get a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, take both hands inside of your front foot. Set your right foot back to meet your left. Gaze slightly forwards, lower down knees. Extend through your spine and move your chest all the way forwards and down. Namaste, knees, chest, chin. Release the tops of your feet, extend them back behind you, and inhale into your first cobra pose. Elbows in. Exhale, lower. Curl the toes under and rise back. Breathe child's pose if you need it. Remember that sequence. And then lift all the way up, back and down into down dog. 2 breaths in down dog. Breathing in and breathing out. As I said, pedal or find stillness. Keep the rib cage drawing in. You can gaze between your thighs, with your belly button. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Look between the space in your hands. Set your left foot towards your left thumb tip. Lower the back knee down. Uncurl. Keep the toe curled. Inhale. Take the arms all the way up. Take hold of the opposite elbow. Try and take the opposite arm on top this time. Squeeze your bum cheek on that right side. Lift up nice and tall. Exhale, lower just briefly. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, take both hands on the side of the front foot. This time, stepping your right foot forwards to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round up through the spine, or swan dog. And exhale, through Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to take one more of those, adding on just slightly. So modification of our sun salutation. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Ujjayi. Exhale, come through heart center, midline, and take your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, is your halfway lift, Ardha gazing. This time, stepping your right leg. Lower the back knee down. Pelvic toe if it feels good. Take the arms all the way up and overhead once again, and line through the elbows. Stroking the tailbone. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe sink if it feels good. But keep lifting through the chest. And then inhale, as you come up, you're going to circle your hands behind you. Either reach for a block in place. Right hand on the block, and then you're going to lift through the back leg and draw your heel towards your bum. If that doesn't feel good on the knee today, don't worry about taking that little extra. If you can, you're going to take hold with both hands behind you. Tucking tailbone under. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Try not to slingshot that back leg. Release both hands at the side. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Knees, chest, chin, or of course, take the chaturanga. Making sure that you find length. As you inhale, rise and come up for a cobra pose. And then from there, exhale, curl the toes. Straight back into down dog, or briefly take your child's pose. Breathing in. Breathing out, just 2 breaths. Inhaling and exhale. Look between the space in your hands. Set your right foot towards your right thumb tip. Lower the back knee down, uncurl the toe. Release your hands all the way up and hold on to opposite elbow. Took the tailbone, inhale here. Exhale, sink and get lower. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale, circle the hands around. Once again, dropping the fingertips to the mat, to your thigh, or if you can, reaching behind and taking hold of the back foot. Breathing in. Squeezing your heels towards your bum cheek. Your right toes spreading wide here, not gripping the mat. Just a strong foundation. Inhale. Exhale, release both hands inside of the front foot. Set your left foot in to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that length. Exhale, come into forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, round up through the spine, swan dive, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, and just pause. Breathe in through the nose. Out the nose or out the mouth. Take that pause just to reflect on how the body and how the mind is feeling. And know that you can leave anything on the mat that no longer serves you. We're going to move into our flow sequence. On the next inhale, take the arms all the way up and overhead. Look up, gaze up if it feels good. Exhale, come into forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale is halfway lift, prepare the spine, flat back. And exhale, step back into your plank pose. Taking your chaturanga. Roll your knees, chest, chin. Inhale is up dog. Again, open through chest to heart, gaze up with the eyes. Exhale, roll over the toes and come into down face dog. Inhale, lift through the right leg, three-legged dog. On the exhale, tie the pillow, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the right leg all the way back up into the sky. Don't worry about the height. Exhale, drop the right toes towards your right front hip. Inhale, lift open through chest and heart, that knee can come forwards. And exhale, take a forward fold here. Of course, you can always use your blocks to transition. Inhale, coming forwards, lunging, opening through chest and heart. Exhale, pulsating and waving through the spine, forward fold. One more. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, come forwards, lower the back knee down. Inhale, take the arms all the way up and overhead, opposite elbow. Curl the back toe under and lift through your elbows as you rise into a high lunge, straightening both legs as you transition through. Take the hands onto the hips, lower the back heel down, and inhale, take both arms all the way up and overhead. On your exhale, lead with your chest, with the crown of your head, with your fingertips, and bend all the way over the front thigh, taking that right hip back into space. Stay nice and strong here. Inhale, exhale, take the blocks out ahead of you. Or if you don't have blocks, use finger tops. And you can always keep a little softness in the back knee, breathing in the front knee, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and get a little bit deeper. Slowly slide that right block to the outside of the right foot. Place both hands onto the hip. Right hip coming back. Inhale, left arm forwards. Exhale, left hand to the outside of the block. And begin to rotate here. Coming into Trikonasana. Right hand on the right hip, drawing it back. Spreading the toes wide, four corners of the feet here. Breathing in. Right shoulder coming back, drawing the belly in, exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, bend through the front knee, take both hands, stretch those blocks forwards, and lift back into your jaguar lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Step back with the right leg. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Remember to find space and length through the hips. And this time, exhale, lower as you slide your palms forwards into Sphinx. We'll walk the right fingertips across to meet the left. Begin to bend through the left knee and circle your left hand behind you. This may be enough and you can stay there. You can even come a little bit lower. Perhaps use a strap around the leg. And then see if you can draw, once again, the heel towards your bum. If you're up a little bit higher, you may be able to swivel your palm around to your fingertips. Come towards your lower back and your elbow points away. And we're going to hold and breathe. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing the back foot. Take the hands all the way underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under if you can, straight up through plank. Or perhaps take from there your child's pose and then come into Ardha Mukha Svanasana. 2 breaths once again. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, nose or mouth. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale. On the next inhale, lift through the left leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, draw the knee towards the nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog, don't worry about the height. Exhale, dropping the left toes towards the left armpit. Inhale, pulsing forwards like a wave. Jaguar lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Use the blocks if you need them. Inhale, come forward, lunge. Open chest and heart. Drop the back knee. Exhale, extend through both legs and forward fold. One more. Inhale. And exhale. On this inhale, as you come forwards, lower the back knee down to the mat. Keep the toe curl. Take hold of the opposite elbow here. And lift up through the shoulders. Pulling the elbows away. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly begin to rise and lift through the elbows. Straighten both legs and exhale both hands towards your hips. Drop the back heel down. Make sure that you're on 2 tramlines here in train tracks rather than 1 tight rope for the legs. So you've got space for the pelvis. Inhale, both arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Reaching the arms forwards, left hip back, right hip forwards. Of course, come onto the blocks if that feels good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in. Breathing out. Left hip coming back, right hip coming forwards, lead from the crown of your head. Slowly move that left block to the outside, both hands on the hips as you halfway lift. Keep moving that left hip back. Inhale the right arm forwards. Exhale, right hand to the outside of the left foot. And really use that to propel and to push away from, to turn your chest away as you come into revolved Trikonasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Of course, you're welcome to take the hand up to the sky here and turn the head. Keep the hand on the lower back. I like it in the hip crease today because it means as I pull my hip back, I can concentrate on that lengthening through my spine. Inhale, exhale. Begin to bend through the front knee, take the hands either side, stretch the blocks forwards. Inhale, jaguar lunge. And exhale, step that left foot back to meet your right. Take the vinyasa of your choice. Knees, chest, chin, or your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, Uddhva Mukha. Exhale, lower all the way down with the palms sliding forward, Sphinx pose. Left hand towards right fingertips. And then again, we're going to bend through the right knee this time. Keep stretching that left leg nice and long. Take hold of the foot. Take hold of the strap. And then from there, you're going to swivel your fingertips forwards to come into that stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the foot without slingshotting. And then again, placing the hands underneath the shoulders. Option here again to come through Balasana, Child's Pose, or to press and lift up through your plank. And exhale, Alalmelu Yoga, down face to dog. We're going to walk our fingertips all the way back, coming into a brief Padasana. So taking the 2 peace fingers nice and wide and dropping them into the arch of the foot, allowing your toes to walk up the wrist. The same on both sides. Letting the head go heavy, bending the knees here if it feels good. Taking the elbows wide and bending them off. And you're just going to work out the wrist so you can move your toes, move the ball of your feet into the palm of your hand. Stretching out the wrists, take any load off them if you need that. Of course, if you know any other options, perhaps you prefer taking the palms the other way around and walking up that way and stretching out. Use this time to work the wrists yourself. Take any stretches that you need to take. And then from there, we're going to walk back into our down face dog. Fingertips spreading wide. We're going to repeat our sequence just one more time. So coming through down dog and then inhaling the right leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg all the way back up. Exhale, dropping the right toes towards right foot. Inhale, come forward, slow lunge. Exhale just once this time, coming into Parsvattanasana. Inhale, lower the back knee down, take the arms, circle them round, take hold of opposite elbow. And we're going to add in our little quadricep stretch here. Just one breath, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, both arms come all the way up, opposite elbow, opposite thigh, and then lift as you pull your elbows all the way up. Hands onto the hips, lower the back heel down. Inhale, straighten both legs, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, come forwards into the forward fold. Right hip coming back, left hip coming forwards, perhaps using the blocks to stretch yourself forwards. Rounding down equally through both feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sliding the right block back to the outside of the right foot. Placing the right hand onto the hip, left hand coming forwards. Inhale here, drive that right leg back. Left hand to the outside of the block and twist. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling. And exhale. Slowly bend through the right knee. Take your hands either side of the foot. Briefly into a lunge. Open through chest and heart. Step back with the right foot. Take the vinyasa of your choice. Or skip your vinyasa and come all the way down onto your belly. Uddhva Mukha. Lowering down, sliding the hands forwards. Meeting us in Sphinx. Right fingertips towards the left hand, bend through the left knee. Sweep the hand behind you, take hold of the foot. There might be enough today. Or turn the palm around. If you have a little bit more, you can turn those fingertips slightly forwards. Press through the palm of the hand, eyes of the elbows forwards here, and lift through into a sort of variation of Dhanurasana, Sphinx pose, seal pose, inhale. And exhale, lower down, releasing the foot. Hands underneath the shoulders through plank or through your child's pose. Exhale, come all the way back and down into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, down face dog. Spread the fingertips wide, let the head go nice and heavy here. Perhaps pedal the feet. Perhaps take a couple of sighs out of your mouth, inhaling. And exhale. Inhale, lift through the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. We're going to take our final side now. Inhale, lift, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot towards left thumb tip. Inhale, just one pulse. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you come back forwards, lower the back knee. Circle the arms around, take them overhead, taking hold of opposite elbow. Squeeze your right bum cheek. Exhale, circle the hands around. See if you can lift the toes off as you take hold of the back foot. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Hands all the way back over the head, opposite elbow. Lift, lift, lift as you straighten both legs. And exhale, drop both hands onto your hips. Lower the back heel down, about 30 degrees here. Straighten both legs. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Left hip back. Right hip coming forwards as you take a forward fold or a half fold. Use the blocks out ahead of you for the finger tops. Reach, reach, reach. Left hip back. Inhale halfway. Exhale, lower forward fold. Chest coming towards the thigh here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Slowly glide that left foot on the different heights of the blocks to the outside of the foot. Both hands on the hip. Inhale, halfway lift. Left hand stays on the hip as the right hand comes forwards. Exhale, taking the right hand outside of the foot and then using that again to propel you and to turn yourself around. Keep drawing that left hip back. Keep straightening and pressing through the back leg. Scissoring the thighs together, strong in the thighs. Spreading the toes wide. Crown of the head coming forwards. Breathing in. Breathing out. Begin to bend through the front knee. Slide the blocks forwards. Inhale, a brief lunge. Open exhale, set the left foot back. Take your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or chakra chaturanga. Meet us in Sphinx pose when you're ready, stretching the legs behind you, sliding the hands forwards. Left fingertips towards the right thumb. Bend through the right knee. Make sure you're not sick on the left leg here. And then turn your palm away. And that might be enough. A half bow pose. Or turning all the way and drawing your heel towards your bum. And of course we have the option of lifting up a little bit higher here. Eyes at the elbows forward, shoulders down the back. Breathing in, breathing out. Releasing the forearm, releasing the leg. Coming all the way down onto the forehead to the mat. Just release and take a moment to pause. Stretch the legs, you've worked well there. The heart rate might be up. Come back to your breath. Slowly lift yourself up, back and down. Through a brief child's pose, we're going to take a drop prayer in child's pose. Child's pose, Balasana, so elbows stretching forwards. Bring your hands into a prayer, drop them behind the nape of your neck, and see if you can walk your elbows forwards. If you know you want a little bit more, you can do when you're quite open through your shoulders. You can place your elbows in the blocks and do exactly the same thing here. Breathing in and breathing out. Just staying here for a few breaths. If you enjoy this pose and you would prefer to be a little bit more restorative, and I ask that you stay here. Otherwise, there's an opportunity now if you would like to come into dolphin pose, forearm stand, Pinchamayurasana, or perhaps they quite want a headstand. Shirsasana A or B. I'm going to take a dolphin pose, so I'm going to draw my thumbs together and my fingers are going to point straight forward. Some people like to turn them in, but I try not to keep my wrist facing a little bit more forwards. Giving yourself a little bit of space. Press through your shoulders, draw the belly button in, lift the knees off the mat, and then walk your feet in as close as you can. The heels can come down and you can stay on the toes. You can gaze towards the thumb tips or drop the head in. And you can also play around with perhaps pulsing, nose towards the thumb tips and pressing back. Perhaps take 5 to 10 of those. Stay up in your dolphin pose, take your forearm stand, or of course you can always drop. And crown the head down and come up one leg at a time or both knees in towards the chest. And then come into your headstand. So totally up to you today. Take the inversion of your choice, or continue to stay in Balasana with the drop prayer behind you, with or without blocks. We're just going to stay for approximately 5 more breaths wherever you are. Once you've taken your inversion, try and take an extension of a child's pose, the version of your choice, more traditional if it feels good, being supported by the thighs. And when you're all done and you're over it, you're going to roll up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Definitely take your time, pause the video if you want to spend more time in your inversion. You'll draw your legs all the way forwards from there. Just going to take a quick Navasana, boat pose, Navasana, and then we're going to come to rest. So begin to lift onto the sitting bones. You're welcome to the C curve, a little touch to draw your chest and your heart forwards. Begin to lift the legs. Use your hands if it feels good to do so. Flex those toes. You can either release the hands, take the palms forwards. You can definitely hold underneath the calves and lift through the legs, drawing the chest and the heart forwards once again. Take that hands off. Stay supported. Totally up to you. The aim today is not so much how high you can get the legs or how you can balance without the arms, but I want you to constantly be thinking of the chest and the heart coming forwards, the crown of the head lifting up, so we have that nice extension through the spine. 2 Ardha Navasanas, taking the hands forwards. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, lift elbows, or you can come into Apanasana, knees in towards the chest. Otherwise, lengthen the legs. Perhaps take the arms over the head today and just take that bind of opposite elbow, or take the bind of the wrist so you're a little bit more open through the upper body. Close down the eyes. If you were taking a giant breath, you can slowly release that now. If you need to take a couple of sighs out of the mouth, definitely do so. Coming into Savasana, our final pose, or any restorative pose that you know works for you. Try and stay here for a good 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes if you can. If you have longer, brilliant. If you would prefer to be in a comfortable seat, Sukhasana, Siddhasana, or a hero's pose, to take your breath or take a meditation practice, that's also a really good option. Try to close down the eyes. Nothing to do here, no job to do apart from watch your breath, be an observer with no judgment of your breath now. Perhaps just notice the breath travelling up and down the spine, full breath as the belly rises, and an exhale. Of course, if you have somewhere to be, you can draw your knees in towards your chest, massage out the lower back, rock and roll, or roll over onto the cheek and shoulder that works for you today. So do please stay for as long as you can, otherwise join me in a comfortable seat. Take the palms to face up this time. Close down the eyes. Inhale through the nose, allow the shoulders to rise up by the ears. And exhale, soften. One more, inhale. And exhale. Draw your thumbs all the way through to heart center, by your sternum. Take a moment to pause and reflect on the space that you've created. Space for that energy, the day, your prana, that life force to travel through your body freely, to create new beliefs, new intentions, new ideas. Draw your thumbs towards the space between your brows. Live your life to its fullest. Embrace your life of passion, bowing to the divine within you, and saying thank you, as always, for coming onto your mat. It's a privilege. Namaste.